So I'm going to start this all over again. So the first thing that we do is we take a look at our SOPs. We're going to look at all the materials that we need, make sure that we have access to all of our GPTs. And the first step that we're going to have is to decide on what kind of content that we want. And we're going to do that by going to Quincy. So we open Quincy, and did I close it up? I think I did. So we're going to go to Quincy, and let me open up the Quincy we just did. Oops, that's not there. There it is. We go to Quincy, and in this case, we asked Quincy, we said, my business is called Transaction Realty. I'm a real estate broker in Tennessee. My business is at Transactional Realty. My focus is a fixed fee service for buyers and sellers. It gives them a full service help with all the expenses that most real estate brokers charge. So I'm going to go ahead and put this. If you want to copy this and do it on your own um, chat GPT to see if you get different results or to save them, I've just sent you. Actually, I might even be able to send you this whole thing. I think I can. So what Quincy came back with is a summary of what we told it, and then all of these questions. A being the things that are going to give awareness to the customer, why that matters. C is a consideration, uh, letting them consider you and doing business with you. And D are questions to help them make a decision to do business with you. Right now, I could come back in here because this looks like it's 3, 6, 9, 10, 12. Looks like about 12 or 15 questions. But maybe we want to do this for a month. So I'm going to come back in and say, um, give me this for 30 days. Now, I can't use my Whisper Flow recording when I'm recording on here. I don't think it messed up. We'll find out in a minute. So we're going to go like that. So now it broke down the questions into days, right? And gave me 30 days worth of questions. Now, this is kind of cheating a little bit because it kind of did the same thing that we were going to do um, with Veronica. So we're going to come back here and look at here, or Valentine. It says here to paste the questions and then generate a 30-day content calendar. So I'm going to give us a new doc. We're going to go to doc.new. We're going to call this transactional realty daily video. All right. So the first tab here, we're going to paste these, and we're going to rename this as our titles. These are the things that we want to do. Oh, we just took the first 7, so I need all the rest of them. It's got them broken down each week. In week 1, week 2. So I'm going to come back here, paste that, come back
Hmm.
here, paste that.
Interesting. It put them DCA.
Yeah, it's interesting how it broke them down. Um, so I'm going to go back and ask it to do something a little different. I'm going to come in here and say, um,
Or ask it, why did you do it in DCA order?
uh, it's decided what it wants to do first. So when I'm going to come back here and say, just give me the questions category and why it matters, not the dates. Okay. So I'm going to say, give me 30 questions, uh, not sorted by date or date. Actually, what I could do is just do this. Let's just do this. Let's just take this whole thing and start all over again. Be interesting to see what it comes up with. I'm just going to copy that, come in here and create a whole new chat. I need 30 questions. And then I'm going to paste all the rest of my data there. So now it's breaking it down like it was originally. I like that better. So it's broken them down into the categories instead of the dates. I kind of like this better.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to copy these. I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to create a new category and I'm going to call this titles by category. This is why I use Whisperflow because I can't freaking type for beans, but I'm a little nervous. One time I was using Whisperflow and on a Zoom call. I guess I could fix it, but it it got tweaked out when I was doing the recording and using Whisperflow and turned off my speakers. But we'll try it in a second. So we got that. That's the A. We're gonna come down here, do that. Go back here, copy that. Here, copy that. So now we got 30 questions, which is kind of cool, right? So now on our SOPs here, is this where we were at? Yeah. Okay. So now on our SOPs, we're at we created our questions with Quincy. We go to Valentine and we want to get the calendar based on Valentine. Okay. So I'm doing this just according to this SOP. So now we're going to come in here and we're going to open up Valentine, our other GPT. Going to hit start. And it says paste your list of questions. So I'm going to come back into here where I have it. I'm going to come to here and I'm just going to do a control A and a control C and copy that whole page. I'm going to come back over here, go to the box and do a control V and paste it. And just like that, it just gave it all the questions. I didn't have to mess around. Okay. So then it says, what's your primary goal for the product? Do you want to build your audience, generate buyer seller audience, nurture and convert warm prospects? So you're not sure. I would probably say number one is build your audience or generate buyer and seller leads.
I would say one and if I pick in an order, I would say one, three, and then two.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, but what do you want to prioritize? The first
Well, I
question is
want build the
what's your
audience.
primary goal? Build
Build
your
the audience.
audience?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's
Don't
how we
have
do
one.
this.
Don't have one now, so let's build one.
And then number two question is how long do you want the calendar to be? I would say 30 days. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so let me do whisper flow on this. number one, my primary goal is to build my audience. And number two, I want a 30-day calendar. Okay, you can see how it actually, Whisperflow actually broke it down like that. I didn't tell it to do that. Okay, so now I'm just going to hit enter. Say something, Brad. I want to see if my speaker's working.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's not working. That's what I thought. I had this problem before, and it's a glitch with, I don't know if it's my computer or what, but when I do Whisperflow and I'm on a Zoom call, it um that's not what I want. Volume. There it is. See, it turned everything to zero here, and I don't know why. So what I finally figured out is I have to come in here and just hit reset, and it moves it all back up again. Now say something.
Did it work?
Yep, now I can hear you. So I don't
Okay.
know why, but that's happened to me before. So just an FYI, in case that ever when it first happened, it was driving me freaking nuts. I couldn't figure out what was wrong. It took me forever to go find that spot on my computer. So now we have this broken down into 30-day calendar based on the date. All right. It gives you the date, the question, the category, and everything that you need in one long 30-day calendar. So we're just going to come in here and copy that. And now we're going to go back over again to our document and we're going to make another tab. We're just going to paste that whole thing right here. And we're going to rename this the calendar for January. Okay. Or whatever you want to. You could call it January 26th or whatever. Okay. But now you have them all in order right here and what you should do. Okay. Then what we're going to do, we're go back to our SOPs. And this is why I like this SOP thing, because if I get kind of like lost in what was I supposed to be doing, okay?
Yeah.
So now it says write script using Skiva, okay?
Where's Skiva?
So Skiva is just another GPT. And we're going to come over here to Skiva. There you are, Skiva. We're going to hit start. And we're going to, now we have that. We're going to come over here to our document with our calendar. We're going to say on January 3rd. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to come to Skiva. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to paste that. And I'm going to hit that question. Now, here's where it asks for your tone and all of that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from my Google Docs. Well, I can't because it's not. So here's what I'm going to do because it's not liking that. Whoops, I just messed that up. For some reason, your transactional realty stuff isn't on there. So what I'm going to do is go find my, I'm going to go find your copy of oh, there it is right there. No, that's not it. I want LCA or transactional realty. I'll open that. I want to copy the link. Now that I have the link for your dossier here, okay, and I'm in here, I'm going to just paste your link right there. It's asking for all of this information. What I'm going to do is just give them your dossier. I'm going to hit that. Oh, crap. I don't know why it's not allowing me to open it from here. Oh, and now I did. That's what it should have done earlier. It's just I'm in a different. Oh, there it is. It is in here. So I can collect, I just can connect that, hit select. So now it's bringing in the document in here and I hit enter.
I wonder why I didn't let you do that last time.
I don't know. I've had that happen more than once. I just redid it. So now you can see it read your whole dossier and I didn't have to go through and try to convince it things about me,
Yeah,
right?
didn't have to
But
describe
now it's
myself.
going to build this video scripts based on that. Okay. Now, now we have the script for this 60-second video. Okay.
90 second.
Or 90 seconds. So now what I
It
do is I
says
take
60 second.
this and I just kind of come down here to about here. I copy all of this. I come back over to this document again, start a new tab. I'm going to paste this in here, right? And I'm just going to name this January 3rd because that's the script that we created for the video for January 3rd. How does selling a house in Tennessee work? So now I have it all here. For January 4th, we just hit a new tab, name it January 4th, right? And then paste in our script for that. Okay. What it looks like when you're done is this. I created a one that has all of my January 26 content as one tab, right? And then under here, I took these are all the scripts that I had. And what I did was I started trying to clean them up later. Okay.
Mhm.
But what I did was I said, okay, the top of this piece of information here is right about in here is when I started to do something else. So right here, this is the script at the top. So over here, what we've got is our script. And what you could do is you can take this and drag it and drop it there. So they're like sub tabs. Now they're
Yeah,
all underneath. Leave that. Okay. So now on our January 3rd script, I could come in here and say, I don't want all of this, right? Because this is actually what I'm going to be reading off of my um, teleprompter. Okay.
yeah, I got to get that teleprompter for the phone. That's
Um, oh, shoot. I forgot. My bad. So,
what did you forget?
what this is where you get to say, this is an outline format. Do you want this as a full word for word script?
Yes.
That's how I've been doing it. So, or word for word, I just kind of put in here word for word. Okay. So now I'm going to read this, decide if I like it. And then at the call to action at the end, this says, if you're thinking about selling a home in Tennessee and you want full service help without paying tens of thousands of dollars, reach out to me. Or you could just say, what part of the selling process do you have the most questions about? Drop it in the comments. I kind of like this as some of the first thing you're doing, right? Because you're trying to engage people. You're
Yeah,
not trying to sell them.
yeah,
Okay.
it's not an ask, it's a give.
Well, you're just kind of like building a relationship again. The
Yeah.
other one, I wasn't building a relationship, right? So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right here. I'm going to copy this to about here. I'll just take all three of those. This is the way that I did it. I take that, I copy this, I go back to here. Now, this is the outline version. I'm just going to get rid of that. And then I'm going to put the full word for word script here, right? And then I'm going to take out this piece is right here. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to take this out here because I want to use the other one. This is okay. I'm going to use this. Place that there. And then get rid of this. So now I have a nice clean script. Okay. You could take these off if you want. That way, if it just doesn't confuse you. So now I have a script of the process, right? I can just read that on a teleprompter and I've got my video. Okay. The next thing that we're going to do, and I don't think I've created this into SOPs yet, is yeah, you want to create your content and do that kind of stuff. But what I'm going to do here is
Yeah, we were on number 4 before, so we should be on
right.
number 5.
Well, this is recording now. That's the next step is to record. Okay. Record and edit. But I'm going to show you something kind of a little out of order because we're already here. And in here, I was using this social media manager GPT, but since then I've built this video content alchemist. This is the one I had before. This is the one I'm going to use now. Okay.
Okay.
So so what I'm going to do is do this now while I have it open. So I'm going to come back into here and now I'm going to open Video Content Alchemist. I'm going to hit start. I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to copy all of this. You can see how it's a lot of this is just copy paste kind of stuff.
Mm.
Okay. So we're in here. Again, I want to add my dossier or my brand blueprint or whatever. So I'm going to add the transactional royalty dossier because I want this GPT to know who we are. This is a different one. Okay. And then
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to paste my statement and hit that. Now this one, I just built this. This I think this came out pretty cool. Because what this does is it breaks down all of the different things like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and gives you the content that you would need for like a Google business profile, as well as image prompts. So if you wanted to do another short video prompt, you can create videos with this prompt. You can use this prompt to do a Facebook static post. You can use this for a LinkedIn graphic, right? So again, once I've created this, now that I've got it, I'm just going to take all of this and highlight the heck out of it. Okay. Copy paste. The whole idea for me in this whole process is, oops, how do I copy and paste my way to success? Right? Should name that as a freaking name of a freaking class. Copy and paste your way to a video a day. Now that I have it here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that one in here just so that I have it. Okay. So now I have on January 3rd, I have my script and I have all the content for all of the other things that I'm going to do with that script. Okay. What I did was I sat down in one day and did a bunch of these at one time. I did all of these in one time. Okay. So you can see each one of these has a script and has the content. So I just sat down and blew them all. It took me about an hour or so, something like that, because it's faster when you're not trying to train somebody to do it.
Yeah.
Right. I said boom, 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 boom. I just did them all. Right. So now that I have all of this in here, right? Now I'm going to record. Okay. What kind of phone do you have?
Android.
Okay, so
Samsung, three, four cameras on it.
so the you can find different caption tools. Now this is going to cost you some money. So what I did was I bought this tool called Riverside.com. Okay. Um, Let me see if I have a
Where'd you find that in the Play Store?
no, no, don't do that. Don't buy it there. No, let me find. I thought I did an affiliate link for Riverside too. Let me send you an affiliate link for that too. Um, I was doing this stuff so fast. Maybe I just forgot to put those in here. I know I got one somewhere. I'll look for it. So the what I did was I went out and scrounged. Um, can't remember where I found this. There's a 15% off code. Oh, it was a Join Secrets one. I wonder if you can use this or do you have to belong to Join Secrets to use this?
30% off your first
Yeah,
month
this is
or first year.
the code I use.
Sign up via this.
Oh, yeah. Try this though. I don't know if you have to use this code through their link or not. I
Probably.
think I got this to work without it, without going through their link. I think what I did was I found somebody else told me about Riverside. I found a deal on it.
Um,
Um,
you got the link to Riverside too?
um,
Or the affiliate if you got it.
I know I've got an affiliate link somewhere. Because I remember signing up for their affiliate stuff. I'm looking for a coupon code right now, but so if you did the monthly thing, it's $29 a month. And I'll see what I can find for you. The coupon is for the yearly one, I think.
Yeah, it
Um,
said either one, but it's only 30% off your first month or
yeah,
30% off your first year.
yeah. So I'm pretty sure this is the one that I have. And let me show you what it looks like and why I'm using it. Okay. I did some research and I could not find a place where I could get captions and do all of that stuff in on an Android. Okay. I went
Hmm.
through Android. So I went through Android. There we go. There we go. So and I went to the app store and I couldn't find a good freaking caption thing. I tried some stuff and they all were kind of, I spent a couple of hours dinking around,
Hmm.
right? And then I found this Riverside thing and here's what it looks like on your phone.
Let's
Okay.
see. Oh,
All right. So now when you go to create, okay, and this is what I like about it. These are all, I did all of these videos in one setting. I did like 7 of these in probably 35, 40 minutes. Okay. Because what I did was I hit create. Um, oh, I'm going to record. I'm going to do a solo thing. So it's just me. It's trying to see my camera, which staring at the sky. But so here's it looking at me. Okay. So this would be me recording it, right? We'll set that out in there out of the way. Okay. And all I did was I have a little mount for my camera that I set so that I could be at eye level, right? So I, because
yeah,
I want your eye to be up here somewhere, right?
yeah.
But then when you hit this box here, okay, that's your script. So what we do is we come back to our, is it this one? I think it's this one. We come in here, we go to our script, we just copy this piece right here. This is our script, right? So we just copy this. We go here, we double click on our script here. And
Paste.
I have never done this on a computer before. I do this, typically I do this. Well, let me see, I can do it on my phone, probably easier. And what I do is I just kind of hit here, then I hit the 3 buttons. Whoops. I select all, and then I delete them all. Okay. So now that's the old script is gone. Now I'm going to come in here and I want to paste. Oh, I got to copy the, oh, it apparently didn't like me trying to copy from here, but we'll try it one more time. I usually do this when I'm actually like right on the phone. Yeah, it's not letting me do this in 2 different spaces. So while I'm on the phone, what I would do is I come in here on the phone, I go to my phone and I open my Google Docs. Okay. This is how I was doing it. Oops. Shrink that down all the way. I find my Google Docs. I find my information, and let's just say this is the one that I wanted to use. Okay. I highlight that, select all, and copy. Okay. Now I go back to Riverside. I hit this. I select all, delete the old one, and then paste the new one. So now I have, and then hit save. So now I have all of that script right there waiting for me to read. Now all I have to do is when I'm ready to record, let's pretend I'm going to record this. I'm going to hold this up. And because I'm looking at the text on my phone, I'm staring at you on my phone, but I'm really reading the text. Okay.
Hmm.
So I'm going to hit record on here. It's going to give me a countdown. And then I'm going to hit, there's a little button that's like a play button for a video. And I'm going to hit that. It says, if you ever stop posting, it's because it felt like nothing was happening. You're not alone. Most small business owners quit social media way too early, not because it doesn't work, but because they're measuring the wrong thing at the wrong time. Early on, social media rarely gives clear feedback. You post nothing, so you can go that way, right? My phone just got mad at me. There we go. Um,
I
so
like that.
so I just read it, right? And there's actually a control button here that will control the speed of the text, the size, and all kinds of stuff, right? So I found this to be mind freaking boggling cool. Okay.
That's a wrap. I like that. That's cute.
Okay. And then you save it. Let me close out the phone
Yeah.
portion of it. So then once I've got it on the phone, now I come back to here, right? I come into my Riverside app on my computer. So I've recorded it on my phone. I come back into my Riverside app on my computer. Uh, Whatever the heck. What am I in? Oh, I'm in the wrong browser. That's why. So why didn't that log me in? There we go. I'm already logged into Riverside here. So I log into my Riverside app in here. Okay. I can come into my home and I'm going to see what I recorded in here once this is loaded up. So here's the thing we were just playing with right here. Okay.
There it is.
Says
Nice.
it's 47 seconds long. I can hit edit. I mean, this Riverside thing really, for me, it was a kind of a game changer on how you can do this.
Oh, that's sweet.
So you can see I'm looking in the phone at the stuff here. And here's my text, right? If I
Hmm.
decided I don't want that text over here, I didn't, I can just hit delete and it takes that piece of the video out. So what that means is I can pull up the video, like one of the videos I made earlier. I made it 5 minutes long because I kept screwing it up and I kept rewriting it and thinking about different things I wanted to say. And then something happened, but I didn't stop recording. I just kept recording and then I started all over and then I kept playing. And then when I was done, I could come and say, well, no, I don't want to use that word or I want to change that thing. Right. And so you can make edits on the text here and it will automatically edit them in the video, right? Which is pretty freaking sweet editing, right?
Kind of
Then I
like
can come up,
Descript, only better.
it's Descript on your freaking phone.
Yeah.
And then you can come in here and you can remove the filler words, right? You can remove all your pauses. It takes those out. You can come in and increase your audio by doing this magic audio thing. And you can do whatever these AI things that you want to do. So you can edit your video. Then when you're done, you export. Oh, you come in here and do the layout. This is how I do it. You can pick whatever layout you want. This is the one I use because then I can come in and change the background in just a second. I can come in and say, okay, I want the background of this video to look like that. Okay. And I want the captions on this video to be like that because I like that style of caption. So I set that down here and I want that to be large because I found that looks good on on the stuff that I'm doing. Then I come to text and I want a title. So I go back to my recording or my area where I had
Hmm.
my stuff and I can't remember. I don't remember what the title. Let's just say that's the title that we wanted on here. We're going to copy that. We come over here, we just double click that and paste our title in here. And we change the size of that. I figured out this works large. I just drag that and set it there. So just like that, I've got a framed out video of me in the 9:16 format that everybody loves. Now, if I wanted to, I could come in here and make it widescreen or do whatever you want. It'll do all of that too. Audio only. So you can do podcasts, you can do whatever in here, right? I mean, all the stuff that we did on that podcast program we had, ACAST, we could do in here. Okay.
Yeah.
It'll even
Because I
host your
happen to
podcast.
bounce between Descript, Acast, 11 Labs.
Yeah. Yeah. So this will do all of that like right in here. Um, you could, and I've only just started this. I just got this last week. I haven't even looked at this branding or any of this other stuff, right? But once you're done with that, now you're just going to export it. And when you're finished, you end up with a finished video that you can now just download. So pretend that we finished all of our editing. You have to export it. So we're in a new project. That's why these are all of there's 18 videos that I did, 18 things that I did in this project. This is because I was doing them all at one time. It stored them all into one project, which
Hmm.
is kind of cool. Okay. So in this project, you can see there's all these different exports that I created. So once it's done, this is the last one this is the one I exported this morning. Once I've done it, all I need to do then is hit download and it downloads this whole thing onto my computer. So on my computer, what I get after it's downloaded, I just created a file in my video um,
Yeah.
file. Oh, there we go. With all of those things. So, and then I renamed them the name of what I was recording. Okay, so there's my recording. Okay. Now I have a recorded video with everything that I wanted. I go to Facebook, and for some reason, I was having a problem with getting Facebook to um, take the recording. So what I found out now, I go back to my place where I saved all of this, and you can see I've got a thing that says Facebook page caption. I just copy that, go back here, copy that, paste it there, right? Then what you could upload the video right here, and sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. For me, for some reason, like if I uploaded the video right by itself right away, it wouldn't always take it. It would get stuck. And let's see if it gets stuck now. So when I went to next, it did this. To be on camera for social media. So I didn't know I couldn't get it to go anywhere. It was kind of pissing me off, and I was getting really pissed that this wasn't working. So what I figured out finally was if I paste the content in, I go next, make sure my post is an audience, and then post it. Right? As soon as I post it, it saves it. Now I come right back in the next second. I go here, I go to edit, I go to here, I grab the video, I hit next, and now I can just save it. So now it's uploading the video right now. It's taking a minute to optimize it, but now
Hmm.
it'll save it and it'll come out and work right. Now I'm going to delete that, obviously. Oh, now it won't let me do anything because it's doing that. I got to remember to come back and delete that. Okay. This is the one I did earlier. Okay. So now you've got it in here. Okay.
Well, we don't need to pay for 11 labs and Descript and all of that anymore.
Well, the nice thing with this is you're not trying to clone your voice. Okay, so you don't need 11 labs. That was
Yep,
$22 a month or
yep.
something. Um, and Acast was a $35 a month or something like that, right?
Well,
So Riverside's 22 bucks a month and it does a bunch of that stuff, right? And and so this is how I've been doing it. I put it on here. Now once I have it here, then I go to my my marking. Now I think I invited you to this, but I don't think you accepted the invitation.
I don't think I got it.
So we're going to do this again.
You emailing it or?
This was a long time ago. So there it is, transactional realty. So I gave you this thing for transactional realty, and you need to connect your social media accounts in here. And I can't do it for you,
Okay.
but
Where is that under apps?
oh, okay. Let's do this again. I'm not seeing you on here. What's your no, I want you to be a team member actually. I don't want that name. She's not there anymore. Which email do you want me to use this on?
Um, the Bradley and that one I'm using all the time. That's
So
like my default.
Bradley N.
Meyer,
Meyer,
Gmail.
Bradley N. Meyer at Gmail.
Yes.
Bradley N. Meyer at gmail.com. I'm going to add that. Okay, now I'm going to put this link in the Google chat. I want you to click on it now.
We'll send. Oh, okay. Okay. Seems to be working.
Okay. So do you see this stuff here?
Hang on, let me get back to you. All right, let me go look again. Where'd it go? I got so many tabs open. Where did it go? Um, Post, calendar, analytics, library, topics, design, workspace.
Yep. Okay. So what you're going to want to do, I didn't even see this was new. I've never seen that before. Here's the thing that'll walk you through what's in here. But what one of the things that you want to do is get your logo and your headshot and your colors and things in here. Okay. Um, if you can come in here where palettes are at and just create what color palettes that you're using for transactional realty.
Yeah,
Okay.
just add the
And
palette
upload.
color.
You can also come in here and just do an edit, and then what you just kind of click on these things and you can change the hex code if you
Mm-hmm.
want to. Okay. So you want to build this out. This is your brand color and your logos and your headshot. Okay. the library is where we're going to, we'll do that later. The library is where it's going to learn more about you. So what I did was I uploaded the company dossier that we had on you in here. So it knows about you from this. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what I can also do, the library is kind of cool because you can come in here and you can go, you can create all kinds of files of images and things that you're doing. So let me just try this. Um, Now that that's actually working, I'll paste that in there and tell it to scan the entire site. And we're going to tell it to import everything. So it's going to go out and it's going to, right now, it's scanning transactional realty and it's going to give us, when it's done, it's going to give us a whole bunch of more stuff in here. And these are things that it's going to use to help create posts for you. Okay. But for the sake of our training today, what you're going to do is you're going to go to posts. Okay. Now I personally just drives me nuts to have that list view. I like the grid view. But I'm going to come in here and I'm going to go to new post and I'm just going to upload that video that I
Okay.
just made. Okay. I just click here and I upload my video, right? When it's done uploading, I'm going to go to here and I'm going to take the caption for, let's just say that for Facebook business page. I'm going to be in here. And if I had those connected, I would click on the social media site and then paste the text for that one. Okay. So let me show you what it looks like in my stuff. So in here, what I would do is I would go to posts. I would go new post. I would upload my video and you can see I've got all of these social media sites connected right now.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them the post won't work on, some of them that it will. 'Cause like with Google, you can't do a video, right? So what I would do is I would come in here and I would, let's just say, let's say I only wanted to do Google business. Okay. And I'm just going to paste some text in here and pretend that was Google business, right? And then I'm
Yep.
going to come in here and I'm going to find a image that I wanted to put on my Google business page. Okay. And it won't take a video. So I would come in and grab an image and just post that there. The other option that I could do is because in here, I asked it to give me image prompts. So now I could actually come in here and just copy this prompt. Come in here, go here, click on this, say generate an image, open the image generator. I'm going to paste the prompt right there. And I'm going to say, it's on Nano Banana. I'm going to say generate the prompt. So it just created a prompt for me based on the information that I had on that other thing. Okay. Now maybe I want a different prompt. Maybe I want this prompt because this prompt has something that I like better. Right. Same kind of an idea. Now there is a limit to how many of these you can make because they cost me money to make them, but um, it's not bad. Okay. There we go. So the nice thing is once it's created these images, it saves them for us. So that's not bad. Selling isn't hard, losing money is. That's a pretty damn good prompt.
Yep.
Okay. I'm actually going to save that prompt because that's I mean, image. That's a pretty sweet freaking image. So I'm going to go over to my pictures and transactional realty. And we're just going to stick that in there because that's pretty dang sweet. So that's how you can do this stuff is um, once you've created, once you've connected your social accounts in here, you'll be able to upload your videos in here and you can get at least about 4 different kinds of videos that you can do through here. Okay. Again, Google won't do it, but
Right.
so you can have now you've got your video on Facebook, you've got a still image on Google Business Profile of the same thing, and you've got your image on 3 or 4 other sites like LinkedIn, LinkedIn Business, LinkedIn Personal, uh, and there's a couple of others. So you end up within about 5 different spots that video is going out to every day. So if you do it the right way, you can record the video. What I would do is create a bunch of scripts at one time. Okay,
Hmm.
just build like I did. Build out a list of scripts with your questions. Maybe 7 to 10 or something like that. Sit down and record 7 to 10 videos at one time. Okay. Now I'm going to come back and clean the videos up a little bit. And I'm going to go into here and I'm going to start. I can put the videos in here. And then once I've made them, I can schedule them to go out in advance. They don't have to post that day, right?
Yeah, put them on the calendar and move them.
Yeah. So in here, when I'm making the post, I go to make that new post and I just tell it what day to schedule that post, right? Okay. So that's what we would do. We can't do anything now because you don't have anything connected. But
Right.
so, so like in here, I could come in here and schedule or set a time, schedule it to be next right now or set a time. Okay. So schedule it for a certain time and date. So I want that to go out this time at that date and schedule it. Okay. So the idea is you can sit down and take a couple of hours. At first, it'll take you a little bit of time, but you might spend an hour, maybe 2 hours a week at the beginning of one day. Schedule all of this stuff out, and everything will go out on time. Then on Facebook, because you can't schedule this in advance, every morning on Facebook, you'll just come in or sometime during the day. I'd set it. What I did was I put a calendar link on my calendar that just says I think it's at 9 a.m. every day. It just says publish your video. Okay. So I just made it an appointment for me that says every day at 9 a.m. I publish my video. Okay. And my goal is to do this every freaking single day. So I think you can do the same thing with the tools that I gave you.
Yeah.
Um, the only thing you have to buy would be Riverside. Okay. So I'm going to see about getting you Whisperflow and Riverside's affiliate links because I might as well get paid for it if I can find them.
Yep.
And I
Just
think I
email.
think you'll I think you'll find it valuable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean it's if you published these topics. Can I sell my home without paying a full commission? What cost should I expect when selling a home? Is now a good time to sell? How does buying a home work step by step? What does a buyer's agent do in real estate? What are the biggest mistakes? And you make those nice shorts and you're recording them the way I just showed you in here, dude, you're done. Okay. After a while, you will start getting traffic from Google. Okay. Um, is there anything I missed telling you
Yeah,
about?
post them up on YouTube, and Google loves YouTube.
Oh, YouTube, you're right. Yeah, so what I do YouTube at the same time.
Yeah,
So I actually took one of I actually ended up doing YouTube on a different channel, but YouTube's the same way. So here's a YouTube video I just posted this morning. Same
yeah,
kind of a thing.
yeah,
Okay.
it's easy. Just
Yeah.
same
So
thing, just
YouTube,
on YouTube.
yeah, YouTube's just one of the channels that I posted it on. I think in here we have a YouTube script somewhere.
Yep, you passed it.
Did I? Oh, here it is. Oh, I thought I had a YouTube script,
I thought I saw one.
but you could use any of these, really. I mean, you could use that. You could use that,
Thought I
right?
saw one further up that said YouTube, or looked like a YouTube thing.
Oh, here it is. TikTok,
Yeah,
Instagram, YouTube Shorts. There it is. So there it is there with your hashtags that you should put on it.
yeah. TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Same video on all three.
So now you can just check, 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 and you're done, right? If you post to all of the channel, I mean, if you posted to one channel like this, it would take you 5 minutes a day, right? If you set up here, you could set up all of these in one day, like on a Monday, and just schedule the whole week's post going out in advance, right? Then each, and I guess you could do YouTube, you could do it advanced too, right?
We'll see why you couldn't, but even if you can't, who cares? Just post to
I'm
Facebook or
pretty
YouTube.
darn certain in YouTube when you go to do this, you can say when you're launching it, do you want to publish it now or publish it at a different date?
Yeah.
Okay. So I took an old YouTube channel that I had. Um, oh, this isn't even it. This is not even my, that's weird. Oh no, it isn't. There we go. Oh, that's weird. Huh.
Yeah, you gotta go to content, I think. Well, there's nothing there. Oh, try videos.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm giving the wrong account.
Oh, yeah, click on that retry in the middle of the screen. 'Cause I've noticed sometimes YouTube has a hard time loading all the videos. Something glitches in their system.
I think I'm in an old, I have a bunch of YouTube channels. Yeah. This is the one that I want to use. There we go. That's more like it. Because this channel has a boat freaking load of videos. So here's my shorts that I started doing. Um, and then the reason I wanted this channel is I got stuff going back to 20.
Yeah, it's got traction.
Yeah, it's got stuff back in 2020 or farther back, 2019. So it looks a lot better. 2018. Wow, I didn't even realize that. I got stuff back here from 20 February of 2018 that I've done videos in. So it used to be Online Biz, and I just changed the name of the channel now to Patrick Smith, Business and AI Growth Architect, and that's my new channel. Oh, kind of fun.
Hmm, cool.